This first article out of Terri Lynn's Top 10 today really concerns me. Thank you for tuning in to HardNews TV4. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like archaeology, and every day we're digging for it. Today is October 8th, 2020, and we all remember Seth Rich and the WikiLeaks papers being released with Julian Assange and everything during the 2016 presidential election. Well, this article is from yesterday from NPR. Judge orders Twitter to unmask to reveal the FBI impersonator who set off the Seth Rich conspiracy. So they're saying that somebody was impersonating an FBI person and doctored a document to get all the conspiracy theories started. Okay, if it wasn't even true, if we're talking about things that aren't even true, why would a judge want to get involved in it? If I want to go say that Santa Claus wears a yellow suit and purple slippers, and that Santa Claus is half monkey, if that's what I want to believe, then let me believe it. So why is a judge getting involved in this? Because we're not going to be allowed to talk about anything true. They're going to call us troublemakers if we reveal anything true and say that we're making up lies. And the dangerous part is they're going to reveal who you are. A federal judge in California has ordered that Twitter reveal the identity of an anonymous user who allegedly fabricated an FBI document to spread a conspiracy theory about killing of Seth Rich, the DNC staffer who died in 2016. Now, this concerns me. The ruling could lead to the identification of the person behind the Twitter name at WisePertech. Through that account, the user allegedly provided forged FBI materials to Fox. The documents falsely linked Seth Rich's killing to the WikiLeaks hack of the Democratic Party emails in the lead up to the 2016 election. While the Twitter fought to keep the user's identity secret, U.S. Magistrate Judge Donna Ruo of Oakland, California, ordered on Tuesday that the tech company must turn over the information to attorneys representing the Rich family in a defamation suit by October 20th. Okay? So you think you're posting truth anonymously? The courts are going to catch up with this. Free speech is gone. Okay, here's article number 2. 20 things you have to believe in order to convince yourself that everything is going to turn out okay. Despite everything that we have already been through in 2020, the dominant narrative in our society right now is that everything is going to be all right, be just fine once we get past our temporary problems. So many people that I hear from can't understand why I am so negative about the future, because they are completely convinced that really great days are just around the corner. As odd as this may sound, we are seeing this sort of wild optimism among both Democrats and Republicans, Christians and atheists, capitalists and communists. Of course, about half the country will have their optimist hopes for the future brutally crushed by the results of the election. Scrolling down, it says, but there are a whole lot of people out there who just want to stick their heads in the sand and pretend that everything is going to be just fine. If you would like to be just like them, then the following 20 things are what you must believe in order to convince yourself that everything is going to turn out okay somehow. Number 1, that being $27 trillion in debt is not a problem. Number 2, that the Federal Reserve is just creating money out of nothing. Number 3, that Antifa is just an idea, and all the rioting, looting, and violence that you see will somehow magically come to an end after the election. I don't know if I'm going to read all 20, but I just wanted y'all to get, an idea of it. I'm going to leave the link, and these are great points. We are not going back to normal. This is the new normal. Remember, they told us that. Okay, article number 3 is coming out of the UK, and this is concerning. Okay, so this was from October 2nd, 2020. Covert Human Intelligence Sources Criminal Conduct Bill 2019 to 2021. Okay, when you go look at it, it was supposed to be read October 5th. The bill passed in the House of Commons on October 5th, 2020 by 182 votes to 20. Now, what is this? The Covert Human Intelligence Sources Bill was introduced in the House of Commons on September 24, 2020. It is due to have second reading on October 5th, and we know it passed. It would introduce a power in the Regulation of Investigatory Powers Act to authorize conduct by officials and agents of the Security and Intelligence Services, law enforcement, and other certain public authorities which would otherwise constitute criminality. It's making it legal for law enforcement officials and security and intelligence officials to perpetrate, which was one time constituted criminality, is giving them a free pass. The short bill raises one of the most profound issues which can face a democratic society governed by the rule of law. In the words of the Investigatory Powers Tribunal, it would introduce a power in the Regulation of Investigatory Powers Act to authorize conduct by officials and agents in the Security Intelligence Services, law enforcement, and certain other public authorities which would otherwise constitute criminality. It places no specific limitations on the type of criminal activity that it may authorize. So, intelligence communities, Secret Service type people, police officers can integrate groups. Participation in criminal conduct, so the police and intelligence people can participate in criminal activity to gather information. Participation in criminal conduct is an essential and an inescapable feature of covert human intelligence sources use. Otherwise, they will not be credible or gain the trust of those under investigation. This enables them to work their way into the heart of groups' infiltration that would cause us harm, finding information and intelligence which other investigative measures may never detect. It's given them a free pass to do whatever they want to do, to get whatever information they want to get. So I wanted to bring y'all this. It passed. That concerns me. Article number 4. I'm going to try to hurry. I see I'm at 8 minutes already. Okay, this is article number 4. This is from today. Hosting during a pandemic. 30% of Americans will take guest temperature before allowing them in. What have we become? New survey shows the holiday season will be quite different this year, with 4 in 10 people hosting virtual Thanksgiving dinners. Okay, everybody, let's take a bite of our dressing. Yum, 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 yum. Is it good over there? Ooh, yes, this is so nice. Appreciating being held captive. Does this make any kind of sense? Wow. Then I guess once everybody gets their tummies full, we're all going to lay on our couches and FaceTime and show, ooh, are y'all relaxing good after that big dinner? Oh, yeah, me too. This is insane. I'm going to try to speed up now. So this is from 21 hours ago, Fox 5 New York. New York City mayor warns of bleak days ahead with the coronavirus outbreak. More lockdowns are coming, y'all. This is getting insane. This is out of Baton Rouge from 2 days ago. LSU students are asked to take coronavirus tests monthly as game day restrictions loosen and bars reopen. Monthly. The article goes on to say that they understand students' hesitancy to want to do it, but it's necessary to better track the virus. Look at that mask required up on the Jumbotron. Unreal. This is article number 7. I Spy. Watch out for this green dot on your iPhone. It means someone is watching. If you've ever panicked that an app might be watching you through your iPhone's camera, Apple has got you covered. I'm sure they do. But I just wanted to show y'all the green dot. Okay, it says the latest iPhone has a new warning dot that alerts you whenever your microphone or camera is activated. What if it's Apple that's spying on you? But I just wanted y'all to see this technology that's coming out in the new operating system, the green light. I know I'm going through these fast, but I don't want to make this a 20-minute video. This is article number 8 from October 6th from CNN Business. Fed chair warns of economic tragedy if America can't control the coronavirus. I could say so much about this. They are going to rush the vaccine as the saving situation, but we're still going into the mark of the beast regardless of when this vaccine gets here. Now, this makes me wonder if 5G did this, okay? This is from the Philadelphia Inquirer from yesterday. Up to 1,500 birds flew into some of Philadelphia's tallest skyscrapers one day last week. The slaughter shook bird watchers. I'm speculating the frequency from 5G's probably started making them drop down out of the sky. Maybe disoriented them and they didn't know where they were when they flew into these buildings, if they even hit the buildings. And article number 10, this is coming out of Spain from today. Prepare for a marathon and 2 years of wearing masks to battle COVID-19, says prominent Spanish virologist. At least 2 years of wearing a mask. Oppression, isn't it? You know how, like, when a person is the perpetrator of a crime will hide the face of their victims because they don't want to look at their face? That's all what this is. The powers that be are the ones perpetrating the crime, and they don't really want to look at us in the face while they do it, okay? It reminds me of that, I think, David Bowie song, Eyes Without a Face. We are eyes without a face. Like, when you walk around and you see people with a mask on, you don't know if they've got thin lips, thick lips, no teeth, missing a teeth, a beautiful smile, dimples. They don't even have a face anymore. All they are is eyes without a face. But this is our new normal, and 20 things to believe that you have to believe to think it's going to get better. And just a quick recap. Judge orders Twitter user be revealed. The 20 things you have to believe to think we're going back to normal. The UK giving their surveillance and police more free reign to do whatever they need to do. Hosting Thanksgiving dinners virtually. New York saying it's about to get worse. LSU students happen to be tested monthly. Birds falling from the sky. Fed chair saying that our economy might not rebound. We've got a lot going on. Y'all, please don't keep your head in the sand. Stay awake, aware, and watching the things that are coming upon the earth. Y'all, please leave me your comments below and let me know what you think. Oppression is getting tighter. Freedoms are not coming back. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye.